Greetings and thanks for tuning in. This is actually my very first video on this channel, Divine Economics. So if you'd like to, if you will, like and subscribe, give me a little head start. And we're going to get into Theta here, and I'm going to discuss how I got into Theta. I actually had a divine dream showing me the future price of Theta on a chart. I drew a picture illustrating this. I'm going to show that about midway through this video. But first I want to build up the storyline, how I got into Theta, and how the events rolled into how I actually had this dream. So I first heard about Theta midway through 2020, and it was hovering around 40 cents at that time. Now it's in the plus 12, almost hit $15 a couple weeks ago. So I saw this guy, Big Sweer. He's got a channel on YouTube called Road to Ruda. He's been screaming about buying Theta when it was at 5-10 cents, saying it's going to be the future of the internet and this, that, and the other thing. He mentioned this world-renowned psychic, Whitedove. I believe that's her picture here. She predicted that Theta would go into the thousands. There's a few videos here that discuss that. Some interviews with her. This one here, Psychic predicts Theta could go to $3,000 per token. So when I saw this, I thought this is probably, people trying to pump their bags. Psychic trying to make a quick buck, giving false hope to these crypto guys. So I really didn't believe it so much. As we go to the charts now, we can see how it's really been pumping. It's been going through the roof, one of the strongest coins of the year. So I started buying in at about 91 cents back here, and been scaling in since all the way, scaled in at $1. I scaled a lot between $1 and $2, and scaled in a little bit more around the $3 to $5 area, and a little bit at the $10 area. So basically, you could shoot a dart on the chart, and within a short amount of time, you'll make money with Theta, according to Whitedove, and according to my dream, which I'll illustrate here. So, like I said, I didn't believe in it. I heard about the coin, like I said, when it was about at 40 cents. I didn't believe in the hype around this coin, that it was going to hit in the thousands of dollars relatively quickly within a few years. Maybe within 10 years, maybe 15 years, it could hit that, but I didn't think within a few years. So I strongly didn't believe it. And usually when I am wrong about something, God, source, whatever you want to call it, corrects me. So I had this dream, and in this dream, I saw a Theta chart. Now this chart was massive. This is me here, and this chart was basically the size of a house. It was huge. It had a white background. There was a luminescent being here that was very bright. It felt like a feminine energy. I guess it was some type of angel that looks over the economics of crypto or economics in general. I'm not exactly sure, but I felt this light presence here. And when I looked at the chart, now I didn't see the chart lines here. I kind of just drew this in. For what I felt intuitively how would it look, but when I just wanted to look at the prices it was actually going to hit these. So all I was really focusing on was that it hit 50. Now the 50 was in red, and then later on, not too far, but later on it hit 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Now they were very close together, possibly only a few months apart. So even if you buy Theta at $1,000, you're going to double your money within a few months, and then double it again in another few months. So the exponential growth of this coin is very tremendous. So I kind of drew these lines. I figured that the main net is coming out in about 80 so days, and it's probably going to hit what I think is probably going to hit this $50 mark within the mainnet launch, or maybe a little bit afterward. I'm not 100% sure. So it didn't show me it was a local top. It could go to 55. It could go to 60. I'm not sure what the red represents, but I guess the coin at that point in time is probably a little bit oversold. We know with a lot of traders, they buy the rumor and sell the news. So there's going to be a lot of traders selling out of the coin at that time. So you're going to see probably as we look at the chart here, once the mainnet, it was supposed to release in April 21st, but it got delayed to the June 30th. So we saw a little bit of a retracement here. Let's see, basically retraced about 28% or so, maybe 30%. It retraced. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to hit the mainnet launch. It's going to be around 50. It's going to be overheated, maybe 55, 60, 70, 80. I'm not sure how high, but it's going to start getting heated around that number, and then there's going to be the traders that pump up the price really quickly are going to take profits, and then you're going to see possibly a 30% correction from there. So it could go down to, I don't know, $40, $30 after the 50, and then it's going to probably pick up pace again and then start skyrocketing up to the thousands. So I found about this, when I had this dream, it was about 60 cents, and that was I don't know, roughly about 8 months. From this point, if this hits around the mainnet launch, this is about 8 months away. So if we count 8 months, 8 months, 8 months, you're looking at about 2 years from the mainnet launch, 2 to 3 years tops from the mainnet launch. We're going to be hitting into the thousands. So I started scaling in, as I mentioned before, around the 91 area. So I don't have a ton of money, but I got enough to stake, and my wife also has some coins too that she bought in and around was it here? Yeah, she bought in at oh wait, that's not it. Is it here? Oh, it is here. Okay, yeah, she bought in here at 240, and then she caught a dip here. She bought in, I think down here she got in at like around $2 even, roughly. But when she bought about $1,000 worth of Theta tokens at $240, and you saw here that it had a steep correction here from $2. It went down to about $1.80. So she got very worried. She wanted to sell her coins to recover her lost money. But I told her, just be patient, just wait, just trust in my dream. You know, I saw in my dream that we're going to hit into the thousands within 2 to 3 years. And you know, Michelle Whitedove, who's a world-renowned psychic, also mentioned that before too, which prior to my dream I didn't really believe, but that dream sealed the deal for me. So my wife was so worried that she actually had a dream herself that she saw it hitting $3, and then once it hit $3, it was going to move to $6 very quickly. So we hit $3 around here, and then from $3 we quickly went to $6 very quickly within the span of less than a month. Within about 3 weeks, we went from $3 to $6. So she saw that in her dream. And I had this dream around 60 cents. So that was about 8 months ago. If this is the main net, local top, which is about 80 days ago, or 80 days from now. We'll hit around 50. it could go higher. I imagine the red is where it's heating up. It needs a correction at this point, and then we'll probably have a slight correction after that, and then start booming up into the thousands within a couple of years to 3 years tops, according to the distance I saw here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think with all the data that I've come across, with the great project in Theta, with all these great, people who are invested into Theta, Google, Sony, Samsung, Binance, all these big financial players, amazing system here to share bandwidth and computing power to make streaming and video better quality. So sharing is caring, so I really believe in sharing. When you give without seeking anything in return, it always multiplies your wealth. So giving charity is always a positive thing. So, and plus, what's great is that you can make, if you have enough money to get 1,000 Theta tokens, you can earn T-Fuel, as a supplement to passive income. So meanwhile, your investment is going to go through the roof in a matter of time, but you're also making passive income along the way. So I'm not really looking to sell out of my Theta until it gets into the thousands of dollars, and depending on how much the passive income is making at that time, I might keep that investment for for decades. We'll have to see how it goes. But I'm very confident in Theta. My biggest holdings in crypto are in Theta. I believe strongly with all the with Michelle Whitedove's predictions, as well as confirming with my dream about the Theta future price. My wife's dream came true. I've had other dreams with Bitcoin that I saw the charts that actually came true as well. So I have full confidence that we will hit these prices within a few years, possibly 1 to 3 years tops, I see, for my dream. Now, it didn't show me any dates. It didn't show me, I didn't really look at the lines on the graph. I was just fixated on these, and I was completely blown away. I couldn't believe it was true. And I started buying in at around 91 cents, because at the time of my dream it was at 60 cents, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to wait for a pullback to buy in, but the pullbacks never came. It went from 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, and 90 cents, and I said, okay, I can't wait. I can't let it go over $1, or it's going to get too expensive for me to buy in. So I started scaling in at around 91 cents. So if you do have enough money, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I super strongly recommend to have some Theta, even if you can't afford 1,000, maybe a few hundred, and within a few years you'll be quite wealthy if you just have the patience, have the fortitude to hold on to your tokens for a few years and get an amazing return on your investment. According to my dream, according to Michelle Whitedove, and it's got a lot of promise with all the technology, the sharing capability of bandwidth, and computing power, and it's just growing exponentially by the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor anyway. There's just some guy who bought into this token, had a special story behind it with some dreams that I believe are true and will come true. So thank you so much, and until next time, peace.